right, he slapped the clap. Welcome to the Vic Vinegar Show. We got Amanda Hanna, ghost
Hey,
hunter extraordinaire.
thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. How have you been?
Awesome, awesome, busy.
Nice,
Loads of paranormal things.
nice. Yeah, that shit freaks me the fuck out. So
Oh
this is
yeah?
gonna be a fun episode for me because I can't even make it through a scary movie without getting up to the go to the bathroom a couple of times just to take a fucking break. I'll be on a date with somebody and I just can't. Like, they'll be like, "Let's watch this," and I'll be like, "Okay."
I'll watch them at home alone before bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fucking wild to me.
yeah.
And they don't try to kill you in your sleep?
Sometimes,
None of that over imaginary sometimes?
sometimes, yeah,
Nice. Do you ever get to fight them in your dreams?
sometimes.
I never have lucid dreams. I'm
I
always an
can lucid
autopilot.
dream. I was just gonna say that I can lucid dream, so I can like change it, or I can run really fast, or things that normal people can't do.
What is that like?
Um, it's actually really weird because what happens is it's like I'm dreaming and I can hear my thoughts, and I'll be like, excuse me, I'll be like, um, hey, this is a dream, just change it. Like
Yeah.
I can hear myself, and or it's like, hey, stupid, you're dreaming. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, okay, I'm not afraid anymore, and I'm just gonna change this and this and this, and yeah, it's really cool.
Nice. Mine's like, get the fuck out! Fucking run! And then, why is the space like that? And like shit like that. I'm
Oh
like
yeah,
inner dialogue screaming. It's bad for me. I get panicky.
yeah.
I noticed if I don't. I went on a cruise not long ago, and I was just smoking like Delta O or something like that, like THCO or some free. It's like legal type of stuff, gas station weed, and because you're on a cruise, so you can't really bring the real shit
Right.
unless you want to get locked in a boat for fucking days. It should fucking suck. I mean, being on a boat's hard enough. You don't want to be in jail on a boat.
Yeah, for sure.
I assume that's pretty stressful. But yeah, and so I was just having like these fucking panic attack type of dreams where like people's mouths would open up to like the sides of their ears and shit,
Yeah.
and they'd be my friends and stuff. I'd be
Mine
like
are
talking
like
to them.
that all the time. Super vivid, super weird, like morph
Oh,
from one thing to the next. And yeah, my dreams are never normal. So,
nice, dude. I'd be shaking in the corner. Nice. Okay, two whole different types of people when it comes to this stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I say go. I see ghosts and I say I'm getting the fuck out of here. You see ghosts and you say,
I'm chasing
"Ooh."
after it. Yeah.
I've cussed ghosts.
Cuss ghosts?
Yeah, like it used to when I lived in this house. It was felt haunted,
Oh, yeah.
and I would scream at. I would yell at him, taunt him.
That's not good.
Yeah, wasn't good.
You don't want to do that.
I didn't feel like he was he or she. I say he because I felt like a guy, like a
You
fucking
can
human
usually
being.
feel, your intuition will tell you if it's a feminine or masculine.
He felt nasty.
Yeah,
He felt like a nasty guy.
I know exactly what you mean by that.
He wasn't one of the boys. That's for sure. That dude wasn't hanging out with us. We were listening to 303 doing conga lines through the house, dude. He probably fucking hated
Oh,
that.
yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And then I taunted him. Yeah, about every time. Because the only way you could shower or bathe in the house, because the shower was messed up, you just had to take a bath upstairs in the creepiest bathroom you've ever fucking seen in your life. Yeah, so
Sounds fun.
yeah, so projects and stuff like that. You got some cool stuff cooking. You had something come out since last time we talked.
Yeah, yeah. We filmed a documentary with Kane Hodder, who played Jason Voorhees in the Friday the 13th movies. And we went to Balsam, and he led an investigation, and we caught some pretty crazy things. I mean, Kane is like this really. I'm just gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not gonna give you like the spiel. Like it was so great. Like Kane is this like really stoic, serious type of guy. So this film, there's a lot of good evidence, and it was a lot of fun to make, and I absolutely love Kane. But it was definitely more on this serious side. Kind of varies from how we normally do things because we like to have a lot of fun and laugh. And I mean, we have these stupid moments and these crazy things that happen, and we're completely fucking normal people. So we're gonna, say bad words and run in
Yeah.
circles, and there was none of that
Kane's the
on this
Undertaker's
set.
brother in WWF. Not WWE, not that pussy shit. Right?
No, he's not the wrestler Kane.
I thought he played Jason Voorhees for some reason.
He may have in something.
I thought he
Kane
played like a
did.
new version of it.
Kane was in 7, 8, 9, and X.
Okay.
Like Jason Goes to Space. Kane was the one who picked the dude up in the freaking
I think we're talking about the
sleeping
same
bag
person.
and slammed him against the tree.
Yeah. Nice. I didn't watch it, obviously. I'm fucking terrified of scary movies. As dumb as Jason sounds, it definitely scares me. What'd you guys investigate? Where was the location?
We went to You probably remember it was the Balsam Mountain Inn. At the time that we filmed, it was the Grand Old Lady.
Grand
But
Old Lady,
yeah, it's
Balsam
just
Mountain Inn.
right up on the head of Balsam.
Did it come to any fruits? Did you get any fruits of your labor?
Oh, definitely. I've investigated there 3 times, and each time I've went, it was like a completely different experience. Like we did a pre-investigation just to see if we were going to get anything before we took Kane in.
Mm.
Obviously Kane was expensive to get for this film, and so we wanted to make sure that the location was just on point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, we went the first time, and it was snowing, which proved a theory for me because you know how when it snows, like static electricity is like super hype. And I
Yeah.
always wondered because that type of energy is what spirits, allegedly feed on. And so I always kind of wondered if it would be worse when it snowed, if it would be different. And we definitely had some crazy experiences. Like the room that I stayed in, and this was before we even started filming, there was no power on because it was in the winter. And obviously, this is like a summer retreat or what have you. So we had one part of the first floor, and there was just power to that one, hallway or whatever.
Yeah.
And so before we laid down, the owner was like, okay, so if you lose power at some point through the night, here's the breaker box. It'll take the whole hall, you
Uh-huh.
know. So I go lay down in my room and,
Damn, what kind of hotel is like, here's how you cut the power back on?
well, honestly, it was in the middle of the winter. It was totally sealed up for the winter. She didn't even have any power going in the place.
So it's like an
So yeah,
exception.
we had power to one section of a hallway to
Ah,
like 5 rooms.
nice. Even creepier.
Yeah.
Great.
And so she was
Great.
like, basically, like,
Perfect.
just go trip this breaker, get back in bed, whatever. So I'd been in bed maybe 5 minutes and the power went out. And I went out and tripped the breaker. And now, let me just tell you, it's down this, like, really scary hallway with this extra scary, like, set of stairs at the end.
Aren't all
And the breaker
hallways?
box is right there at this under the stairs.
Yeah.
And so it was not a place I wanted to be alone anyway. But so the power goes off. I go out, trip the breaker, go lay back down. Power goes off again, trip the breaker, go lay back down. I'm like, if it happens again, I'm gonna go sleep in my car, But then I'm
Shit.
starting to realize because outside of each door she had a Himalayan salt lamp,
Hmm.
and mine is the only one out. And it's supposed to take the whole hallway. Like
Yeah.
we're all supposed to lose power. So all through that night, only I lost power. So I just grabbed my stuff and went and slept in the library.
Nice, nice.
Because I was scared to go back in there. I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
God, everything you're thinking, like the hallways are intrinsically just scary.
Yeah.
Like even short hallways, you're like, fuck the fuck. Because
Yeah.
it's just kind of enclosed, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
it's
it's like things could pop out of the doors and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
sleeping in a library instead of a room that sounds terrifying to me.
Well, there was a fire in there, so there was light in there. Whether the power went or not, I could see, and it was
Ah.
warm. Because every time the power tripped, so did my heat.
Mm.
So it was like I can suffer in here in the cold because clearly the power is going to continue to go out, or I can go to the library, which
Where the fire is.
yeah,
That makes more sense. Then.
Yeah.
You didn't mention the fire makes way more sense.
yeah, yeah.
Because I was thinking like a dark, cold library. I was like, oh fuck, like that
Oh,
sounds.
don't
way
get me
worse.
wrong. It's like
Books
a
and shit
scary
everywhere?
library.
Yeah,
It's as
hell yeah.
scary as you can imagine it was.
I think a good old book is creepy in itself, right?
Yeah.
Like if you crack open an old boy.
Well, what was
Those
scary
things are
about the
creepy.
library was there was constant noise above us. And the room above us was sort of like a small, like, conference room. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. But there was constantly sounds above us.
But no conference.
No.
Nice. That's nice. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But we do have a couple other projects coming out 2024
Mm.
that, like, nobody wants to miss. And I like, mean this from the depths of my soul. Balsam 2.
Uh-huh.
We took Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp and Dave Sheridan he was Deputy Doofy in Scary Movie.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I fucking love Deputy
Okay,
Doofy.
so we took them up there and we were going to essentially kind of do the same thing over again, right?
Yeah.
If you can imagine an investigation, like what could go wrong, the stuff that you never see in films and footage, like this was it. It took a hard fucking left, dude.
Yeah.
Like a hard left. We ended up having to cut it early.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was the craziest experience of my entire life. I will give it that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want to give it away.
I don't want to give it away, no, because if I even say the word,
Oh yeah.
then it completely gives it away.
The old YouTube will ban us if you say that word.
It was insane.
All
It was
right.
completely insane. And then we have another one coming out called Paranormal Proof.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like my favorite project we've done so far. The
Okay.
the amount of evidence that we got and the quality of the evidence that we got was so remarkable. And I can give you a little bit of history on that one. The town of Kannapolis, North Carolina, that's where Dale Earnhardt was born.
Okay.
That's
Praise
its
Dale.
like claim to fame.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
But
Nice. Well, that's a good thing to be famous for.
we
Dale
were,
Earnhardt.
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
that's
Like he's in the middle of town in a statue, like
that's
you know.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, really cool. But we were lucky enough to get the entirety of Main Street, so all of the businesses, including the old Swanee movie theater, which was completely nuts. Like the things that happened in there, like you wouldn't believe.
Damn.
So yeah, that one is like a must see
Like
just
crimes?
because. No, the evidence that we got, the things
Oh.
that were happening while we were there.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's the best evidence we've ever gotten collectively.
I thought
So.
you meant there was a tragedy there. I was like, whoa.
No, it
Crimes.
was an old mill town, is what it was, and it was like this mill opened up, and then they built this town around it for the workers of the mill.
Hell yeah.
So like the theater was just for these workers when they got off their shift, and
Huh.
there was like a bank there that was just for the mill workers, and restaurants that were just for those mill workers. There was a crime that did happen in town though. We didn't investigate that particular building because it's a functioning ice cream shop now. Um, but there was a guy who walked in and shot another man who was sitting at the time. It was a diner, I believe. So
Oh shit.
that was one, documented like crime that happened there. But there was so much activity in this town, like it was completely insane. Two
What?
nights was not enough. I would like to do 10 more.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So you could have really documented.
Oh man, like the stuff that happened. Like I probably shouldn't like give anything big away, but
Just give us a taste.
we had
A taste
shadow
test.
figures. We had a couple of people who were essentially kind of attacked. We had lights turning on and off, soundboards like this that control different lights in the theater, different things happening while we were in there. And
Oh shit.
yeah, just some really cool stuff. So.
Dude, I get fucking pissed if some ghost touch my soundboard. That thing's so fucking expensive.
Well, it was wild because
Get
when
your
we
ghost
go
hands off me.
when somebody had asked about it later, to the people who actually worked in the movie theater, they were like, "We don't even know how to do that." So yeah, it was really wild.
Oh damn. So they were better trained.
Clearly, clearly.
Nice, nice. They're like, our popcorn tastes better too.
Yeah. But then we have a third project coming out called Haunted Prisons, and that is it's kind of two in one. For we did the West Virginia State Pen, Moundsville, and
Okay.
then we did Whiskey Prison, Mount Pleasant
Okay.
Penitentiary, I think was the original name. So
Nice.
yeah,
So you're walking around prisons and shit too. Oh my god.
yeah.
Prisons are horrific. They
I've
do
done it
crazy
all.
things.
I've done it all. Prisons, honestly, I can say I'm the most comfortable in them.
Do they I bet you've wanted to do psych wards, but they probably don't let you,
I've
right?
done many psych wards.
Yeah?
Yeah, tons and tons. I'm most uncomfortable in psych wards. I'm most comfortable in prisons.
Well,
Yeah.
see, we're opposite again.
Yeah.
The opposite again.
Yeah.
I'd be way more uncomfortable in prison and psych ward. At least I wasn't going to prison.
The energy
Right?
doesn't feel as bad in prisons as it does in mental institutions.
Yeah, because that's like institutionalized torture
Yeah.
is what they do in
Yeah.
a mental asylum. Otherwise, they're just like you torture each other in a prison, I would assume.
Yeah.
And then the guards are the enemy. So like you're kind of on teams,
Yeah.
but it's not the best team.
No.
You know, I mean, like
You got who you got.
Brad R words Terry. It starts a whole war.
Yeah.
Hey, will you pull up the Insta? I want to see some of these spooky things I brought up, and I also want to try to horrify you with some injuries.
Some injuries?
Yeah, dude.
Just start at the top.
Yeah, maybe start at the top. This sounds good. I think this one's pretty popular. See, I don't like that. I think this is where I stop. I think it stops here. That the only real scary story I have where I was like fucking freaked out was I just went to this old house in our neighborhood where a couple people had died in the past. It was the oldest house. It was the last one standing from like the 20s or 10s. And the, you get near the porch and you just feel bad. You
Yeah.
don't feel good. And then everybody around you's like, this isn't good. And so us being three stupid teenagers are like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get in there. Let's fucking get in there and let's see what happens. And we made it like an hour. And doors were slamming, windows are fucking moving up and down. I mean, whatever was in there was pissed.
Yeah.
Like, it was not fucking happy we were in there. And I got out. I ran out first because I'm terrified of shit like that. And then my buddy got out. And then our third buddy, the door just slams. And the door handles were hot, he said.
Ooh.
He said he touched it and it was burning hot.
That's weird.
And then he touched it again and it was hot. And then he touched it again and it was fine and he opened it. He was genuinely white, freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like this, where it was like slamming things around.
Yeah.
But there wasn't like noises or anything. It was just like, hey, I'm gonna start slamming shit.
Yeah.
It's like when your wife catches you cheating or something, start throwing plates at you or something. It was fucking
Yeah.
pissed, dude. It wasn't saying much. It was just throwing shit. Yeah, and this second one right here is just kind of weird because it was like this ball of light type of guy, which was another example of like a weird thing. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like right here. And I think it zooms it in, but the dogs are well aware of whatever the fuck is
Yeah.
going on. They're like freaking out.
Oh, yeah, I see that. We've dealt with a lot of elemental type things that are like that.
Yeah. Let me read this for the people who are listening. So over the years, I've seen a lot of weird stuff, but I never caught anything on camera. Now this could just be a sun flare or something unexplainable, but watch and tell me what you think. And then like what it is like it's almost like these two dogs are just staring at this edge of the yard, and a bunch of light just kind of flares up into a tree. What
I can tell you what that is.
do you think it is?
I just debunked it.
It's probably debunked, right? It's probably just
No,
like
I can
camera
tell you
lenses. Or something.
exactly what it is. It's a spider web.
You think it's a spider web?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've seen that quite a bit.
Why do you think the dogs are looking? Or maybe like somebody's beating a hammer on something or something.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they see the light, glaring off of the spider web because that's what we're seeing.
Nice. So that's why you get the professional.
You can tell by the way it like contorts its shape.
See, this is like the least mild of the things that I'm scared of.
But
wasn't
I
scared of
don't
that.
believe in orbs. Let's just get that like real straight and clear.
Well, it's just like particulate
Ugh.
around the winds, right?
If an orb doesn't generate its own light, it's one of three things. It's moisture, weather, it's dust, or it's a bug.
What do you think about UFOs? So sometimes they describe those as orbs.
That's
But they're
the
generating their
exception.
own
See, they're
light. Yeah.
generating their own
Okay,
light.
that
If
makes
it
sense. That makes
generates
sense.
its own light, then it's an energy source,
What
and
do you
that's
make of
completely different.
all the alien stuff lately? Because like they're actually like full blown
I mean, I think it's about time.
talking about. Yeah, I mean it's about time. But,
Yeah,
you think that I always think that when they're ready to tell us, they start. It's because something
something's
fucked
about
up's
to happen.
about to go
I mean,
down.
you're probably right, and the unfortunate thing really is now that they've come out and they've said, this is real. This is what we've recorded all these years and what have you. Now you've got like the conspiracy rabbit holes between the different breeds of alien life and the reptile people. And I mean, I guess it is really likely that they could have already acclimated to Earth and we wouldn't really know.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that
I
could
would
just be
definitely
one
say I've
type of-
probably at least dated one alien.
Yeah, oh
in
yeah.
my-
I think if the numbers add up, I may have probably had at least sexual intercourse with one alien.
Yeah, with at least one.
Maybe
we probably
two.
all have.
I mean,
It'd be great if they like showed some evidence to back up their claims of alien life.
it's all jet
Just-
pilots and shit.
Just
Well,
show it.
I've even seen, and I mean, you don't know what's real and what isn't at this point, but I've seen a couple interviews with these beings.
I don't know if that's
I don't
real.
know either. And see, there's the conspiracy rabbit hole because they're just giving you like a little taste of the truth, and now you get to go crazy with it. And, people are really talented and can make these fake videos. So,
Shout out aliens. I will interview you. You can come on the Vic Vinegar Show.
Come on.
Garrett
in.
might be freaked out.
No.
I'll do it.
It would make a really good Halloween episode.
No slimy aliens. If you're wet all the time, I don't want you in here. Like if you're like gonna make things wet every time you touch it, I don't want that. No frog-like aliens. Sorry. It's a personal preference thing. My bad. Only dry-skinned aliens. Thank you. My bad. I'm sure it's gonna get me canceled in 10 years when the wet aliens come down. We're gonna be soaking wet. We're like, oh god damn it, I fucked up. I already talked shit about them. Fuck. Then they're gonna know. This ball thing, I wasn't paying attention, but I added it anyways, so it'll be a surprise to me.
It's a smell.
Does his eyes look like that?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
What the hell?
Yeah, I
was
definitely
that?
heard that too.
Is someone outside?
There's the ball just well. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It did. Look.
Well, what's this fellow
Oh,
there?
what the? No, get the ball. Dude, get the ball. Yes, look at the ball. Look at the ball. Oh my god, what?
What happened? I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah, play it again. I want to hear it. I didn't hear it.
It's a smell. What the
What
fuck was that?
I heard it.
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
Yeah,
See,
that,
that's basically what me and my friends were doing.
that would have scared me for like a second, and then I would have ran after it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would have. I would have acted like them. Just like, what the fuck was that? And then I'd have walked out there, and then I mean, they had a pretty genuine Vic Vinegar reaction.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing this all these years, and I still get fight or flight whenever if I see something move in front of me that should not move in front of me. You know, if you see with your eyes something moving that has no force behind it,
Yeah.
or if I see an actual figure, I will still like run in place and say lots of bad words and have that fight or flight moment where I want to run. And that's why I said earlier running in circles, because that's what I do. Like I go to run and then I run back and and I just run in a circle for a second to
Oh,
like
so
get
you
it out of my
spot it.
system. Yeah.
You don't just head straight for the door.
No, absolutely
Do
not.
like
And
a
then I
little
go
spin
after it.
maneuver.
And then I go after it if I have that fear, that fight or flight. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. I used to. I guess I do have a couple of paranormal things. So when I was a kid, I had my childhood house in Canton. Love the place. Drive by it every once in a while because I'm like, fuck, I miss that place. You know, if I ever had the money, I'd just go buy that motherfucker one day.
Yeah.
Which makes you kind of understand why people do that when they get money. They're like, I'm gonna go buy my childhood home because it is like precious to you. in
Yeah,
an
it's the
odd way.
nostalgia.
But when I was 16, I moved down into my parents' basement. That was out of hand. I was a good student. I was just like a lot to deal with. And so they were like, you can stay in the basement room. I was like, fuck yeah. That sounds good. I can smoke pot down there. My
Yeah.
girlfriend can come there, blah, blah, blah. And every fucking time. Because you had to walk around the house to get to the basement door because they were separate.
Yeah.
And just every time I left my room, I was just like, it's something is following me. But I think it's just like your like reaction to dark and then kind of like the hallway complex where I was
Yeah.
like, just trying to get from this door to this door and
Like
hope
your
nothing
imagination.
happens. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, I think that's why I can't watch scary movies and go to bed. Like you said earlier, like I'll be like, yep, Jeeper Creeper does exist, and he is going to put my face in a cave or whatever the fuck happened in that movie. I'm not really sure.
That's about what happened.
Nice. That's kind of
like
all I remember.
Torsos all over the walls of a cave.
Oh, nice. You kept the torsos too.
Yeah.
That's a rare. You know, usually throw the torso out first. I would think it's usually like a foot or a hand,
Yeah.
fingers
Or
or
a
head.
head. Yeah.
Yeah, never see a good torso. A lot of wasted torsos out there. You know, send your torsos here. Play the next one. Let's see this next one, dude. See, when I saw it, I think it's right here.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, some sort of shadowy triangle like thing.
It's like a small thing. You know, we see that a lot though. Like loads and loads. These little
like-
shadow figures that are like 3 feet and less.
Just
I don't
fucking
even
around.
really know what they are. I mean, I really can't identify exactly what they are, but
Do you think one followed that lady into that room?
I mean, it's
Or
really
maybe it
hard
was
to say.
lighting.
Like, I would really have to like break that down to know for sure.
It definitely looked scarier in slow motion.
Yeah, it was definitely scary. Everything's scarier in slow motion, period, dude. Everything's so much more dramatic in slow motion.
And
That's
with that
cool.
creepy music.
Dude, the guy who invented that was like, fuck yeah, dude. I just made everything cool. Alright, this has a baby in it.
Oh no.
Is it a guardian angel? The spirit of a family member?
He kind of scared me. I
What
didn't
just
know he was
the
going to
hoax?
talk.
I thought it was him for a second.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
was
know
like,
he was
what?
going to talk. Oh yeah, did it kiss that baby's forehead?
This one is definitely more believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now play some of my goofy ass shit. This guy's cool. Isn't that a fucking awesome thing to do to people who own escape rooms? Is to trap them in it?
Oh my god.
I thought it was
That's
fucking so cool.
beautiful.
Dude, he just traps those motherfuckers in this escape room.
Did he throw her like a clue?
No.
What was that he threw back in?
I think he was just zip tying the door shut.
Oh.
No, but he shoved like a piece of paper
Yeah.
or something through.
I wonder if it's like a clue how to
and
get
then
out.
she looks at it and she's like, "Ugh."
Oh, dude, I hope the piece of paper says you need scissors. Or something like, call the cops. I think I just have a lot of old ones in here, but I do want to show you this wrestling thing. And then I want to show you some people who I think might be ghosts now. This is crazy, right? I'm so fascinated by this. Right?
It's rough.
You know, in the gas stations, they have the posters, and it's like, homemade wrestling.
Yeah.
This is what these motherfuckers are doing, dude. And we're missing it. Everybody's sleeping on this shit.
What is in his head?
These people have grown kids and shit.
That's
Nice.
the light bulbs on that one. Really hurt.
The music is great too. Well, it's like Ukrainian, Russian.
Sounds like English.
It does sound like English, yes. But I think the Russians use a lot of English. Okay, you can stop this now. All right, that's about as far as I get into that one. What do you think about that? What do you think about backyard wrestling? Can I get a ghost hunter's opinion on backyard wrestling?
I mean, I don't think I would do that unless I knew that like the McMahons were there watching me and about to sign me.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Would you let like your kids do that?
No,
No.
no.
I'm signing my kids up for it.
I would be like strapping pillows on them.
Look at, let's see here. Pick us one, Garrett. You pick us one, man. I never let you pick. You get to pick
I
this
don't know
time.
what you mean. I pick them. Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
This dude's gonna take flight.
That's some fucking velocity, dude. That's awesome.
That was great.
Dude, that is cool as shit.
Yeah, what about? Oh wait, yeah. We watched this one.
Oh. Well, that car looks stupid as shit. That's just what should happen if you do that. Whoa, is that an elephant's penis? That's the one. You sent me this one. Here's one that Garrett sends.
Oh gosh.
Here's a mortifying one that I sent.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Did it get hung? Is that what happened?
Oh, no.
Did
Something.
it get hung up?
Did his little wiener...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, something got hung up.
Oh, this one.
Is this one good?
Look at it.
Oh, shit. He shut the door. Why did he shut the door? Fuck. Shit.
He's all right. He opened the door.
Hey, Sarai, back up, Sarai. Back up.
Why did he
It's
shut
just
the door? He said-
Yeah. Did you not see it go in?
Yeah, I saw it.
No, I mean, did he? I guess he didn't see it go in.
I think it hit him, and that was his natural reaction to shut the door. Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
He had his hands when he got out. That's good.
Oh, here's a
This
mortification.
one fucking sucks. I can't watch this one. Can we have to watch this? I don't want to watch this one. I can't fucking watch that. Oh my god, dude. Okay.
All right, those are the ones.
Oh.
Oh god, his poor leg.
Mortification complete.
Yeah, he tried to move the tractor. Can we move on? Okay, let's move on. Let's move on from watching videos. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I didn't even want to watch it, and I looked over at you, and you were looking at it. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck, she's
Yeah.
gonna watch it."
Like, I can't unsee that.
Yeah, I couldn't either. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that was a little too far, maybe.
It's okay.
Maybe
It's
that was
all
a little too far.
He just wanted grasshopper legs.
The last podcast I did show the guy that tried to jump from his roof to his pool, and he had a headache. He got
Oh,
a real
no.
he got a real ouchie.
right. Oh, no.
He got a real boo boo, and he probably doesn't think clearly anymore. But stuff like that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think you get to be a ghost if you die of stupidity, right? You can't just haunt people because you jumped off to try to get to your pool and smacked your head, right?
No, I don't know. None of us really have the answers to that.
Do you ever feel like that a ghost is just confused and doing it for no? Because aren't they like? I guess there's nobody who can explain what they are, but at the same time, isn't it like unfinished business type of deal?
Yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately,
Restless.
none of us are experts because nobody is until you go yourself, But they say that, restless spirits that are people who die in like severe trauma, maybe they die really fast, may
Yeah.
not even realize they're dead, that sort of thing. I mean, I don't know. I think that spirits can come and go. I think you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit the last time I was on, about what I think happens once we die.
Nice. You remember a lot about last time you were on, and I think I'm just like, I'm losing it, man. I don't remember I don't remember what my fucking dad told me the other day. You know what I mean?
I just have a good memory, but
Nice.
yeah, I think once you go to, essentially heaven and your soul, reunites with your higher self, I think you can then do about anything you want. You can kind of go anywhere and see anybody and do anything. So
I believe in like a reincarnation type of deal.
100%,
So, like,
100%.
I guess if you don't have like a lot of trauma, you just get to go on. Because I believe in you'll meet people and you'll be like, young soul or old soul type of thing. You'll be like, man, that's a real like put together person mentally.
Yeah.
And then you'll meet other people who are like fucking beating their head against a rock metaphorically
Right.
every time they think or open their mouth.
Well, I mean, it's all lessons learned. I mean, essentially, the goal here in life is just to, get to the highest vibration you can and become as enlightened as you can. You want to live life, with empathy and love and guided by good, because what we experience in this life is what we maybe didn't learn in the last life,
Do you not think the universe like would reward chaotic evil though?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so at all. I think that's about the opposite of what will ascend you once you get to heaven. I mean, if you spent your whole life, with doing chaotic evil, I think you would go to heaven, spend a minute there, see all the bullshit you did, and jump right back in line
They demote
to
you.
come right back. Yeah, and experience this again because you clearly didn't take it seriously the last time.
Damn,
so.
dude. And I wonder what the standard of seriousness is because I think the world's getting goofier.
Well, I mean, goofy is fun, and happy and joy. That's the best part of life. But honestly, it's about being the best person you can be and being the most loving, and like I said, just leading with good.
Yeah.
If you do that to the best of your ability, I mean,
Fuck.
not
I'm just like killing Gary right now. Garrett's gonna fucking kill me. Sorry, everybody.
No,
I
you're
keep
fine.
slapping things.
I mean, not to say we're not going to fuck up because we're human and we all
Yeah,
do
yeah.
dumb shit.
I
You
just
know what I
did, yeah.
mean? But like, I think if you live your life well, it could be your last trip here.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
Maybe it wouldn't be though.
I'm not planning on coming back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna come back.
Are you?
I want one more. I need two. Maybe two.
Not me. Not me. I actually believe that this life is hell. I don't believe in a fire and brimstone hell.
Nice.
I believe
You think
that
this is it?
I do.
This is the hell.
This is
I
like
do.
the purgatory.
Well, I mean, this is the place where you're tested. This is the place where every day is a tribulation to find out, like, who your inner person is. And either you learn from those and that inner person gets better and better, or you continually just accept that this is my, shithole of a life.
Fuck.
And yeah, I
Nice.
refuse to accept that. So,
Yeah. I guess I just show up. I'm a shower upper.
yeah, I know a lot of people like you who just kind of float through and don't really
Yeah.
sweat the small stuff. And there's people like me who barely sleeps
Shit.
because of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a dreamer, so I like to dream,
Yeah.
obviously. I don't sweat the small or big stuff, really.
I sweat
I
it
just
all.
don't. I think like one day I just decided I wasn't gonna do it anymore. I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna like stress about what's gonna happen or the future's gonna be. I just was like, man, it's cool here.
I want to get to
Just
that point.
happy to be here.
Show me your ways, Jedi.
I just always say I'm happy to be here. Just, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Whatever. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds good too when you say it. You're like,
Yeah.
like, how are you? Just happy to be here, man. What's up? How are you? I mean, like, just show up.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with like my kids and stuff. Is I've learned how to be a dad just by showing up. Like I'll just show up, and or here today, I got off work. I was kind of tired. I could have done anything, made any excuse, but
Yeah.
it's like fuck. I'm just show up, just fucking do the thing.
Yeah.
Just sit down, make it happen, make it work.
Yeah.
Move on.
I showed up because I knew it was going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Plus, it's always fun here. I love sitting at this table. I love sitting here with so many different fucking people. It's great. We watched a guy chug syrup. I mean, you just can't get that anywhere
You're not
else.
going to ask me to do that, are you?
No, but I would be pretty impressed if you did. And if you want to, I have a whole bottle of syrup. It's just like, and I pull it out from underneath the table. Here we go. No, man, it's nice though. Let's see here. What else do I need to ask ghost people? What are ghost hunter questions? I would think like, if a ghost had is it like have you ever saw one? Or is it just sounds?
I get that question a lot. I mean, matter of fact, I get asked quite often, so and so says that they saw this. Is this how you see it? And the best way I can describe it is I've never been able to see a spirit in great detail. Like what I see with my eyes will just be energy. It's light, it's shadows, it's black, white, or gray.
Yeah.
But now in the mind's eye, it's completely different. When I use my abilities, it's like people want to know what I see. And like a lot of people on TV talk about it in such a way that you would think that they see a person standing in front of them. And that's just not how it happens. I mean, you don't physically see a person standing in front of you. It's always in your mind's eye. I see it in like pictures or little scenes.
It's like a median type of ability?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. So it's like almost like you can like pick up on like what they're trying to convey, or is it more like a picture of
Honestly, it completely depends on the situation. My abilities have changed periodically throughout my life, and there may be a point where I walk into a room and I can just feel an energy, and I can immediately pick up on whether it's feminine or masculine and whether it feels okay to me or doesn't.
Yeah.
But then it goes even further than that depending on the situation. There are times that I will run into a stranger and get a message for them, and it will show up almost like a thought, of something that happened, or I see a particular person, and but I think it's my guides really.
It's like intuition almost.
Yeah, but I think but it's like a thought, but it's not mine. And that's how I had to really work to differentiate my thoughts from what aren't mine,
What?
to be able to realize when I'm getting something. And it's progressed now to the point where sometimes I can even tell you like your future.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like almost like read the future. Do you believe in crystal balls and stuff like that?
No,
Oh shit.
no.
My so there's a crystal ball that's passed down in my family from like my great 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 grandmother or
Yeah.
something, and my sister has it, but it
Yeah.
has a weird aura about
Okay,
it.
so crystal balls, I don't believe in them like you would think in like the Wizard of Oz when you're looking down into it and you can see something in it. No. But
Mm-hmm.
crystals, I absolutely hold energy and can be used for certain things. You know,
Yeah.
crystals are not solid. I don't know if you knew that. They're actually a liquid.
Really?
Yeah, even though they feel as hard as this table, they vibrate at such a rapid pace that they feel solid to us,
I
but
didn't
they're
know that.
actually not solid. Yeah, yeah. Some people, lots of people, honestly, I've heard say, they picked up a particular stone in like a store or something or on the ground, and
Mm-hmm.
it felt like it was moving, like they could feel it, that
Hmm.
vibration, and that would be your stone. You would want to keep that,
Nice.
protect it for you.
Oh, so it would like kind of almost pertain to your type of energy if you
Yeah,
feel that way.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like it somehow like works with yours.
I've always known it's like a cliche or like a meme thing for girls to be into rocks.
Hmm.
Um, so like, but I've never had it explained to me
Yeah.
like why.
Well, and certain stones do certain things, but I mean, like anything, you have to give it a job. You have to basically put that energy and tension into that object
I've heard this before.
to be
Put the
able to.
intention into the rock, or
Yes.
not the rock, the
Or
crystal
anything.
or
You
the
could do it with
geode.
anything. But crystals are constantly moving, they're creating their own energy. So.
Now, what do you think about girls whenever they like, you're like eating at a Red Lobster and they go over to like the landscape and pick a flat rock out and put it in their pocket? That's not the same thing, right? That's just somebody picking up a rock.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe ask her if she felt it vibrate, but it would have to have like a large crystal content for that to happen. If it's just like a piece of gravel,
It
then
was a piece of gravel.
yeah, maybe she just likes gravel. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what was going on. I was watching it happen. I was like, what?
Oh, you actually saw this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I was with a girl who would like just pick rocks up out of basically parking lots.
And what did she tell you why?
I didn't really ask too much. I
Oh.
think they were just cute
Well,
little
because now
rocks.
I'm curious.
I think it was like a cute little rock type of thing.
Yeah, maybe she particular shapes or something.
Yeah, yeah. So when she moved out, I had a bunch of bowls of rocks that she didn't take
That's
with
cool.
her.
She
that
left
weird?
them. She abandoned them.
That's weird to take a bunch of rocks in parking lots, but you didn't take them with you.
I think it's both weird.
Nice. Yeah, they're both weird. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clarification. I mean, that's good though. I mean, because you don't, if you corner a girl talking about rocks, you want to learn a little bit more.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about rocks to me is like, well, you wouldn't understand. But you're kind of giving a little bit more context.
Well, I've collected rocks
Attention
since
into
I
the
was a
rock.
kid. I've always thought they were really pretty. And then my mom, did some silversmithing, and then I sold granite for all those years.
Yeah.
So with that, you learn what minerals are and what changes their color and why they grow where they grow. And I probably should have been a geologist, honestly, because it's like
Nice.
a passion,
Yeah.
It wasn't until later in life that I really learned that they could have these jobs. And
Yeah, you could be a
but
rock
honestly, just to be totally honest with you, like it's all about perception, and you know what I mean by this. Like a crystal could be just as strong or valuable or important to somebody or protective or whatever as like a cross. It's what you put your belief into.
Yeah, it's how you
know.
feel about it.
Yeah. So if somebody thinks that piece of black tourmaline is going to ward off all the negative energy, then it might just do that because you believe it will. That's why prayer works.
Yeah, I guess
Prayer
so.
doesn't work because, Jesus is up there manipulating your life. That's not what really happens. Prayer works because you believe it does. It's the same way as manifestation, or it's all the same, just different names for it.
How often does religion and the paranormal kind of coincide?
All the time. All the time.
Is it all the time?
Yeah. We actually had a religion major on our team, for many, many years. It definitely coincides, but I mean, heaven is heaven is what you think it is. If you think Jesus is going to meet you at the pearly gates, that's exactly what's going to happen when you die. You know, if you
Yeah.
think you're going to be met by your pets that have passed, that's what's going to happen. If you think
Nice.
you're going to be met by your grandma's going to meet you there. You know, we set our own destiny in that way.
Dude, I'll take a Chili's
Yeah.
at like
Well,
8
go ahead and
o'clock.
start putting that out there.
Yeah, I'll take it like a Chili's at 8 o'clock when it's popping. You know, a lot of people are in there. You know, a lot of young first dates are going on.
Mm-hmm.
Get those jalapeno poppers and that hot fajita plate.
Well,
I'll
if
take
that's what
that
you
one,
if
dude.
that's what you want to happen and you believe that's going to happen, then that's what's going to happen.
Or a Waffle House at like
Oh,
3:30
gosh.
a.m. I'm blasted drunk. I just asked them to put cheese on everything, even the coffee. Yeah, that's a good heaven for me too.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun heaven.
I don't want to be there. I don't want that heaven.
What? A Waffle House, 3 a.m.
No.
Dude, that sounds.
No. I don't even want that in real life.
Damn, dude, we're so opposite. No, I mean Cracker Barrel's obviously a pretty good heaven too.
Yeah, that would be good.
Checkers, you got Checkers. You're usually there with like one of your siblings. I mean, I think I've been to Cracker Barrel twice without my siblings. So
They
it's
got
always
the
a good
rocking
Checkers.
chairs.
Yeah, rocking chairs. You wait, and they have all the gifts,
Yeah.
all the cool stuff. You
Yeah.
know, all that Southern Mama shit. It's everywhere, dude.
Southern
Yeah,
Mama.
you can get like a knitted parka with
That's
a
good.
like or a coffee cup
Mm-hmm.
that says like, you know, be back in 10 minutes or Mama needs her mornings or you know, like shit like that. You can get that shit quick, dude. Or a
So
candy
funny.
bar that looks like it's from the 20s, but it's just the wrapper.
I think Buc-ee's. Have you been to Buc-ee's? And
Oh,
like all the hype about Buc-ee's?
Oh, I've been to the Buc-ee.
I felt like it was like a gas station that also had the Cracker Barrel store inside.
Yeah,
And that was it.
that's the magic.
And I wanted out of there.
That's the magic of
I,
it, though.
I made it like 45 seconds.
That brisket sandwich.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get the brisket
I didn't
burrito or
even
brisket
make
sandwich?
it.
Oh
I
my
didn't even
God.
make it back there. I mean, people were like climbing all over each other to buy either T-shirts with a beaver on it because half the store is, you know, Buc-ee the Beaver,
Hell yeah, dude.
or the Cracker Barrel side where it was like $100 for a set of like cowhide plates.
Yeah, here's
Yeah.
a throw
I
blanket.
was like, get me the fuck out of here,
yeah.
like as
Hell yeah.
quickly as possible.
No, I took it in.
Yeah.
I really took it in. I walked around like it was like a department store. And I got my brisket sandwich and I sat out there and ate it next to the Buc-ee.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I really took it in, you know.
I did buy a little thing of banana pudding, but it was like right by the register, so
Dude, banana pudding is the fucking best.
I'm not even gonna lie, it was really good too.
Dude, banana pudding is so
Buc-ee's
good.
banana pudding is like banging.
All right, there we go. We got a positive review. You hear
Turning
that?
it
You
around.
hear that, Buc-ee? You're doing a 180. No, that brisket's good.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, and the beaver nuggets.
Oh yeah,
Beaver
Oh,
nuggets
no.
are good.
those are so good.
Oh yeah, dude. I've only been twice, and I can say beaver nuggets are top notch. Culinary excellence almost. That brisket, man, it's just like a middle-aged guy with tattoos right in the middle of there, just shaving a brisket, just passing it out, dude. There's a bunch of fucking people making them up, and UK can't make them fast enough.
Oh, I know. It was like a swarm of people. It was insane. Like
It's like-
people were running through the store.
It's like, I'll take $10 in gas on pump 109, please. You know, it's like, what the fuck is going
And a brisket
on here?
sandwich.
Yeah, and I'll have a brisket sandwich and a throw blanket. Like, it's like, what
With a
the-
beaver on
Yeah,
it.
with a beaver. And my kids lost.
Not just any beaver. Buc-ee.
Yeah, Buc-ee the beaver. With 2 E's. And a couple of dots in the middle. This is fucking wild, dude. That's crazy. A gas station has cultural relevance like that.
Yeah,
That's,
there's like a whole subculture of
Yeah.
Buc-ee's people now. It's
oh,
really
dude.
weird.
And they have great wages. They have that big sign out there. It's like $100,000 a year to be this at Buc-ee's, and it's like, fuck,
No
dude, I'll come
way.
work at Buc-ee's, dude. I'll be the beaver for fucking
was gonna say the same
60
thing.
grand a year, dude.
Yeah, no
Everybody
doubt.
wants to be the beaver.
Yeah, they're probably like, you can't even, you won't even qualify for that job. The old mascot for Penn State's our beaver right now. You know, like, fucking like, we got real qualified beaver guys, I would assume. But yeah, I mean, Bucky's is good. That's a good segue into anything because I mean, everybody loves Bucky's except
For
for
real.
you.
Yeah,
But you did
yeah.
like their banana pudding.
Their banana pudding was
I
great.
think if you keep going, you're gonna find more things you like about
I
it.
think if I had maybe waited until it wasn't such a craze in the area, because there really were like
Oh, you went to the new Tennessee store?
9,000, yes. And I mean,
Oh,
there were
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
running all over each other,
Shit,
like
dude.
to grab that blanket with the beaver on it. And I was like, you can have that.
Dude, they got to be like this close to calling the Coast Guard in when those
For
things
real.
open, you know? Like,
Yes, like
shit.
insane. There's probably a line, like unbelievable.
We need to
People
get the
people in
military in here.
sleeping bags. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I have to call the Coast Guard in. Like, we're opening this Bucky's. We're gonna need FEMA to come through, set up some tents, and the fucking get a stop sign on the road, let
Literally.
traffic through.
Yeah.
What do you think about Bucky's, Garrett?
I like it. I mean, I've only been a few times, but we usually stop, like, on the way back and forth to, like, my sister's house or my parents' house or something like that. It's kind of a little out of the way, but we like the brisket burritos and the brisket sandwiches and
Nice.
the cheaper gas.
Is it the
Like,
gas cheaper?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Last
I
time
didn't
I
either.
went, it
Nice.
was like 30 or 40 cents cheaper than like all the other gas stations.
I always
A
try
gallon.
to avoid a political discussion in my head by not looking at gas prices. Because I'll like not look and I'll be like, all right, cool, I've saved my inner turmoil. But I'll look and be like, 389? God damn this government. I mean, this is like things that I don't even really normally think in my head. It's
Yeah.
like, God,
Yeah.
why am I politically charging myself?
Like
Like,
instantly angry.
I'm gaslighting myself right now about the gas. Like, what the fuck am I doing? No, I mean, shit. Well, I think this thing's pretty much about to come to a close, but the balsam in.
Yes.
And what's the official thing you can look up? What is the title called?
Balsam, a paranormal investigation.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And that's the one we did with Kane.
Nice.
Yeah, the one thing I will say about that one, and why it is such a really cool watch, not only do we as a team never fake anything, we're never going to fake anything. We're never going to call anything paranormal if there is a chance it isn't.
Mm.
The only things that we will, say solidly, I believe this is paranormal, are things that we cannot debunk.
Yeah.
But Kane, initially when he arrived on set, he pulled all of us to the side, and like I said, he's a pretty serious guy, and he's got some ghost hunting experience himself, so he was like, guys, if I catch y'all faking anything, if I catch any funny business, anything like that, I'm out.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't give a shit, I am gone. So everything that we did catch there, and always, but especially with Kane, we tried to be, again, really serious and professional, and so everything that we
Yeah.
got on there is super true to form,
Damn.
So really cool watch.
And so it wasn't Kane the wrestler.
No, it was Kane Hodder, the actor and
This guy.
stuntman.
All right.
Yes, that guy.
I still appreciate his work.
You should watch the trailer.
Yeah. Oh shit, there's a trailer
It's
for
on
this?
YouTube. Yeah, watch the trailer.
Oh my god, well stick around for let's pull this up. Damn, we should have led with that.
Yeah, well, the movie's free now. It's on Tubi.
Oh shit, it's on Tubi?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
All
don't know
the
what that
ones
is.
the ones coming out next year are they're all going to be on Amazon and all the
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
So, Amazon Prime. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Since I was a kid, I was always fascinated by the possibility of there being what we called ghosts.
It had all the spooky traits that something has.
It did. I will take pride in saying this. Okay, so like I said, Kane has been ghost hunting for a long time. And his whole thing is like nothing happens around him. You know, stuff can be happening and when he comes in the room it stops, you know.
Yeah.
And he's never really had an experience. He's never been scared. He's never been any of these things. And after this investigation, Kane was like, I will admit, this is the first time that I've ever been like truly uncomfortable.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was really cool.
Damn. This is not a great commercial for that Balsam Inn. But otherwise.
There are loads of ghost hunting teams that go there. So
Oh, I believe it. Okay.
maybe it was good for them. I don't know.
Nice. I bet it was.
Yeah, well, you know, Balsam too, and I know you're wanting to cut soon, but Balsam
No,
too. The reason we went back and took Felissa and Dave was the lady who owned it. She lived in like the living quarters, right? And there was a staircase that was real narrow that went out, and she was kind of, you know, COVID had gotten really bad. She wasn't, you know, getting the guests that she needed to really maintain the building because it's enormous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it was a huge
So
building.
she started selling off some of the furniture and things like that, trying to keep the business open. Mm-hmm. And a lot of those pieces were original, you know, to the building when she bought it. And so it, like, according to her, like kicked up some activity, and one day she was there picking up a piece of furniture, maybe a lamp or something, if I recall correctly, but she was leaving and went to go down that staircase, and she says that something pushed her and she broke her arm or leg or something. She jumped in a car and took off to Charleston and said, I'm never coming back. Like, I'm done.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. But there had been, she told us loads of experiences that she had there. There was even a dog that went kind of nuts. One of her staff members was living on the property as well and had brought her husky. And over time, the husky became like more and more aggressive and started like attacking everybody. And and then the girl kind of, you know, went through some things herself. And yeah, the stories were insane. But that's why we went back. And I will say for Balsam too, it was a completely different animal. That building was a completely different animal.
So after she had sold, she'd agitated it.
It was completely, you wouldn't believe the difference in just the building itself from when we filmed with Kane to when we filmed Balsam 2. I mean, you saw it was a gorgeous building.
Yeah.
Beautifully maintained. And when we went back to film, I want to say it wasn't even a full year later. And it was decrepit. There was mold everywhere, water inside. I mean, if you could say that a building looked sad, it looked like it was going through something.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but it felt completely different. The energy was completely different.
Shit.
Yeah, completely different animal, which may had a lot to do with how it ended so abruptly.
Fuck.
Yeah, it took a hard left.
Damn. Well, I can't wait for it to come out.
I know. We had to get everybody out of the building immediately. I'll tell you
Jesus.
that much.
All right.
And cut right there.
So number 2.
Yeah, Balsam 2.
All right.
Watch it because you're going to be like, holy fuck.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
But definitely watch Paranormal Proof 2 because it's like the coolest shit ever.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Amanda, it's great having you on.
Thanks for having me back.
All right. Big Vinegar forever. Let's go. Thanks, everybody.